Hello, I'm Jane Iredale. I'm talking today with Katie Wool, who I've known for 14 years. When I first met her, she was in high school, and she was already dealing with chronic acne. We could help her with coverage, but there wasn't much we could do to help her with the acne itself. But now we can. And that's what we want to tell you about today. We're going to tell you about a happy ending because of a nutritional supplement that contains a unique blend of vitamins and antioxidants. But first you're going to hear a story. The story of a young woman who's lived for most of her life with a skin condition that's been painful socially and emotionally. It's affected her self-esteem, her social life, and her professional life. Katie, how old were you when you realized you were developing acne?
I would say I was probably in my mid to late teens. I was in high school and that's when it started. It wasn't too bad then, it was just probably around my hairline, and I was thinking maybe it was shampoo that was doing it, because that's what someone mentioned. And then as I got older, it just seemed to progress and get worse and worse and develop into more painful, larger like cystic acne all around this area. And so that was probably in college when that started happening.
And what did you do to try to help yourself with that?
I tried just about everything. I tried different wipes, creams, gels, cleansing systems. I tried oral antibiotics and prescription strength creams and gels, which just dried out my face and redness.
So nothing was working. Tell me, what was it like as a teenager and then later going to college, having to deal with this?
It was embarrassing. It knocked down my self-esteem, my self-confidence. I didn't feel good about myself. You know, I didn't feel pretty like the other girls that had the perfect skin, and I was sitting there trying to cover it up with all these red blotches. And then in my professional life, being in like my face in front of the public, when I worked at a bank and waitressing, and people would always comment on it, and you know, they were trying to be nice and give me tips on how, like something that worked for them or for their daughter, and they'd say, oh, try this or that. And I know they were just trying to be nice, but it was just always a constant reminder that it was so obvious that, you know, they noticed it.
In 2010, we were thinking of carrying the nutritional supplement Skin Accumax. And we asked you if you'd be on our test panel.
Yep.
Tell me what happened then.
I was taking 4 capsules, 2 in the morning and 2 at night with meals. And then in 3 or 4 weeks, I would notice that it was just, I wasn't getting as many breakouts. Even if I did, they were starting to go away a lot faster and heal quicker. And then in 6 months, people started noticing the difference, and it was just really exciting because, you know, not only I was noticing a difference in my skin, the public was noticing a difference.
And all went well until you moved to California.
I moved to California. I stopped taking the Skin Accumax after a little while because I had run out. So I figured I was in California, it was sunny, and the sun would help my skin, and I was very wrong. It started to come back slowly at first, and then, I don't know, a few months went by and it was just almost just as bad as when I started.
But fortunately, you came back to Massachusetts, and we asked you if you'd like to try Skin Accumax again. And you did.
I did.
And we can all see the results. How do you feel now that you can be yourself and not have this distraction always, every time you look in the mirror, every time somebody sees you?
It makes me feel like a whole new person. It's like there's a light at the end of the tunnel finally.
I think that Skin Accumax is a perfect marriage with our makeup. We get the skin looking wonderful on the inside, and then we can make you look beautiful on the outside. I think you're just living proof again that the most beautiful cosmetic you can wear is a healthy skin.
I really believe that too.
I think it's obvious what it's done for you.
Yes.
How often are you taking it a day now?
Well, I've actually cut it back. I'm only taking 2 with my dinner meal. I've cut the morning ones out completely now.
So you're down to 2 a day,
I am.
But you're still taking it with food. That's
I am.
very important.
Yes.
And since this is a nutritional supplement that's good for the entire body, have you noticed any other changes?
I have. Besides just that it's healing so much quicker, I've noticed my nails have gotten kind of stronger, and I also feel like my hair is growing like faster. It seems to be healthier, and I had what people would call, I guess, combination skin, and I've noticed that my skin has become overall like the same. It's not patchy anymore. It's all just kind of the same.
Thank you so much, Katie.
Thank
You know,
you.
most people won't be seen without their makeup, but you've been willing to let the world see what it's like to struggle with acne, and I'm really appreciative. I know you've done it because you think it's going to help others, and I'm sure it will.
I hope so.
If you'd like to learn more about Skin Accumax, please visit us on janeiredale.com or call us, and we'd be glad to tell you more about it. Thank you for sharing your time with us.